Hey, the Thabreakmasta here, and it's gonna be my Bakuman Season 2, Episode 6 review. And freaking Mashiro, he's like a workaholic. Guys, so he can't stop. I mean, I understand this is a dream, and he wants to be with Azuki because of this dream. But I mean, god dang, he just oh my, it's like someone just gave his voice some manga steroids and just like. It just like can't stop doing. He's addicted to it. He has to keep going. No one can stop him. Nobody. Yeah, not even Azuki. No one can stop him from drawing manga. It's ridiculous. But yeah, this episode was good though. It was, it's very interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen now because of what happened. But let me get into it. So the episode started off with Ogawa and I think the girl coming in. I think it was Kaito. I'm not sure. I know Ogawa was coming. He's like, man, I didn't know Mashiro was gonna be doing all this good. And he's like, his rank is really high. I didn't think it's actually gonna last long because it's not like Jack, but he's actually doing good. So going in there, and he hears Mashiro, wake up, Mashiro! And so then he goes to the hospital, and he's in the hospital and everything like that. And so this is where he starts being obsessive, and he's like, he's in the hospital, he's awake and stuff, and he's like, Takagi, give me the manuscript. Let me finish drawing this. And Taki's like, what? You can't? Are you serious? And he's like, no, I gotta finish this. We're so close. We're so close to getting. You're so we're serialized. We're so close to beating Nizumi, and we can get a manga, we can get anime. We can keep going. We're doing the best we can. We're striving through finally. We can't take a hiatus now on stuff. He just like did not want to take a break, and so Ty didn't really know what to do because it's just like he was like, okay, I'll just help. I'll do it. I'll get the manuscript. But then you got other people trying to come in like Mura doesn't even really know what to do. And then the doctor was there, his mother was even there, and his mother was like, you can't be doing this, you can't be killing yourself like this. But he wants to keep doing, he has to, he wants to, honestly. You just can't stop him. The Mura, he doesn't know, but then he tried to persuade him like, okay, maybe if you like let the editors just pin in chapter 19 16 through 19, and you just do like maybe the color pages, is that okay? And then he's trying to do that, but then maybe that's too much work. And then the doctor's like, no, he can't really be doing that. He needs to rest. That's his main problem. And he has to go through surgery now, by the way, too. Austin needs to go through surgery since something's wrong with his liver. He has to take his liver out and get a new one to crap or whatever. But he has to go through surgery, and he needs rest. That's all he needs. And it's a simple surgery, but he'll be out for like 3 months. And he doesn't want to be out for 3 months because that will honestly just kill him in the rankings and be gone. And he doesn't want that to happen. So he doesn't want to stop. So he's just too worried about it. So at the same time, maybe if the fans like him enough, maybe he can take a hiatus. And there's fans like that. So I don't know. I think he should take a break, but he just can't. He's saying that and he won't stop trying to take a break. So everyone left, and he's like, they told him no, he can't draw. So everyone left, right? This sucker ends up going into the hospital phones and calling Takagi. He's like, hey man, bring the manuscript. And Taki's like, okay, I'll bring the manuscript, but he ended up talking to his girlfriend, Miyoshi and stuff, and Miyoshi or Miho, she's like, you tell him not to work, bring the manuscript, right? And he's like, well, I told him he needs to do it and stuff, and then she's like, Takagi, and then pimp slapped, and he's like, it looked kind of weird though, but he got pimp slapped, and he's like, what kind of friend are you to keep making like this? He needs to get rest. He's hurt, he's not good. But he's like, Taki's like, I know, but I understand where he's coming from because I don't want to be on hiatus either. I don't want to stop either, So he's torn apart about it too, and he don't want to do it. So then he ends up actually calling Azuki, and he tells him about everything that's going on. And like I said, if anyone's gonna stop him, it's be Azuki. Azuki actually visits the hospital. Now this is where I'm saying, like, I wonder what's gonna happen now because this is very interesting. Azuki visits the hospital. Before she actually came, Kato was there. The girl with the glasses, that's his editor, that's helped, like her the assistant editor thingy that's helping with the drawing and stuff. She was there just like talking to him. It's like, well, you don't have to be here or anything. You don't have to help me and stuff. But like, I just want to help you and stuff. But then Azuki came and she's like, oh crap. So she's like, I just go now. And then she ends up seeing Azuki. Azuki bows to her. He's like, oh man, she's so polite. She's pretty and everything. I couldn't stand up against her and everything. It's like, what the heck? So yeah, Azuki didn't actually step in the room, and she just started talking to him because they're not supposed to technically meet until they get serialized and get a manga, and she's supposed to be a voice actor and everything. So they're supposed to meet, so they just start talking and everything, and basically she's like, I'll hate you if you don't stop. Basically, if you don't stop, let get better first before you start drawing. And then he's like, then hate me then. And he's like, I hate you. And he's like, I understand. And she's like, it's not fair. I can't hate you and everything. But she actually liked him for actually like 8 years. And then he's like, wow, it's the first time she actually said she liked me. But then he's like, wait a minute, 8 years. So this was all way back in like 4th grade and crap, where when they first actually met, which is freaking crazy. Well, when she first was like seen him, because she liked this art that he did a long time ago. And ever since then, she was interested in him and the whole time. So she was like really surprised when he got older and actually said, "Will you marry me?" at that time when you were first episode. And she, it made her so excited she could die. Basically, she was saying she didn't expect it because she didn't know he liked him. She didn't know he liked her as well and stuff. So that made her happy, and she was really happy about it. And then as they're all talking and everything, right? Macho gets up out of his bed, actually looks at her, actually meet. So I'm like, they're not supposed to meet before they get the anime and all that stuff. So what's going on here? Like, are they gonna start meeting now more? Or like, I'm curious now. What's going to happen? Because like, this is very interesting because this is kind of breaks the law of Bakuman. To what's it's really interesting. That's why I'm just curious what's gonna happen next episode. I really want to see the next episode now because she's actually still there now because they start talking now. She's actually sitting in the room watching him actually draw because Taki actually does bring the manuscript afterwards because he calls him again, bring the manuscript, and then he starts drawing. He does it. He's doing pretty well, and so then Nizuma's like, oh, that's a shame. They're gonna be on hiatus and stuff because everyone's hearing that because he's hurt. But he's like, let me go meet him at the hospital so I can, see what's up with him and everything. And he's like, let's go! And so, he's in a taxi like he usually does. Does a barrel roll, goes and split into the hospital, and then when he sees him, he's like, oh, you're doing your color page, aren't you? And then they do a stare now, like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And so he's like, okay then, I'm gonna leave. Get back to your work. Let's go. And he's back like what's not, because he had this idea of how to beat his color page. He has something he wants to do. So I'm curious what Nizuma's gonna be doing. So it's just a lot of stuff I'm curious about now in this show. It's really getting more exciting now because I'm really curious what's going on and what's gonna happen. And so no one can really stop him from drawing. So he's doing this and he's all really hurt now. He's like and stuff. And so Hattori's like, not Hattori, but Muro came because he was trying to tell him to stop, but he couldn't stop. No one could, not even Taki. Taki's like, he wanted to stop him, but then Azuki's like, no, you brought the manuscript here so he can do this, so don't stop him. Let's just keep going. He can do this. And she ends up getting the pen and makes him try to draw and stuff and like that. So yeah, and I just noticed something too, which is a funny thing because also that's what Nizuma said. Like his character actually looks like Azuki, but Azuki's actually prettier than her character. And then actually the main character actually looks like Mashiro himself. So it's kind of just kind of fun. Fun facts, So yeah, this is just what happens in the end of this episode. And then at the end credits, this is what I'm curious about now, because the head director of Sojin Jack knows about this hiatus, and he's gonna put it on hiatus after he gets done with the pages. Because like, just let him put the 16 pages out, and then we're gonna put him on hiatus afterwards. So he heard that he's not gonna be on hiatus. So next episode, the head of Sojin Jack is going to be there. I wonder what he's going to talk to him about. What's going to happen? That's why I'm curious. What's going to happen now? Because he can make him stop. So I'm just curious. What's going to happen now? I'm sorry this review going on a little long. I'm just curious about so much stuff now. And I'm really excited about the next episode. I can't wait for it. The show's really just starting really get crazy. And I just want to know what's going to be going on with Azuki now, because they actually met. So they're gonna keep meeting or something. What's happening? But yeah. This has been the Thabreakmasta. This has been Bakuman Season 2, Episode 6 review. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this episode. Are you excited about the next episode? Are you excited about everything that's going on right now, honestly? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Like if you like this review. Subscribe to my channel for some more Bakuman Season 2 reviews. So, yeah, this has been the Thabreakmasta. And until then, break out.